All right, welcome to Pigskin Predictions. I'm Brad. This is Dustin. Um, just like always, every week we're going to pick our games for the week. Um, the contest for the hat challenge is if you can beat me straight up, you win a hat.
Beat on mine. Beat me on the spread. Win a $50 gift card. You can use it anywhere.
And these are the hats I got. Or right now, you can get any hat you want, any team or whatever. This is just the ones I have on hand because most people are Cowboys fans, but some of you may not be. Anyway, so get on there. The hat challenge. If you can go against us, win you a hat. We'll do it. We've been doing it all year, so we've only given a couple away. But last week I was 14-2. Had a really good week. Overall, I'm 154-70. Dustin against the spread was 12-4, which is phenomenal. And overall, he's 87-71-2. And then last week against the over and under, he was 9-7. And overall, he's 87-73. So pretty good numbers, well above 500 there. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
No.
We're going to do the Thursday night game first, and then we're going to do the Cowboy game because most people, like I said, here do the Cowboy stuff. So we'll do the Cowboy game so y'all can get in, hear what you want to hear, and get out. And then we are going to absolutely fly through the rest of these. We're going to try to shorten our videos up a little bit so they're not so long and see, if that helps anybody. But, okay, on the first one, tonight's game, we got Denver versus the Chargers. Denver's 95 and the Chargers are 8-6. Last week, Denver won against the Colts, and the Chargers got beat by the Bucs, and the Bucs are hot right now. But
yeah, they are line on that. Chargers about 2.5. Over under 41.5. I'm gonna go with the Broncos and the over.
And I'm going to go straight up with the Broncos for the upset. All right, so we're going to do the Cowboys game real quick. Cowboys playing Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is 8-6, which they're hot right now, like we said, and the Cowboys are 6-8, and we're not that hot. If we wouldn't have lost Prescott, we might have had a chance this year. Now that the defense is starting to come around a little bit, and it seems like the offense is a little bit too, but we don't have him, so it is what it is. Right now, we're fighting for what spot we're going to pick in the draft, and
Yeah,
I don't know who we're going to draft. I'd like to get a running back, but we never know what they're going to do.
but he's been doing a little bit better every week.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle's been going off.
He's been doing better.
He actually set a record for the only undrafted free agent or whatever to run for more than 100 yards in 3 consecutive games. And for I don't know how long, it's been a long time or whatever. But anyway, that seems like crazy.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
Yeah, the line on that one is Tampa Bay by 4. Over under is 48.5. We'll see if the Cowboys got any heart so they can pull it off.
You got them boys,
and then I'm gonna go with the under though.
Well, I'm going with the Cowboys as well. Straight up. That's going to be a tough game. I don't know if they can pull that off, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, all right, the next game we got Houston versus Kansas City. Houston is 9-5 and KC's 13-1. Houston won against Miami last week, and KC beat the Browns last week.
Yeah.
Finally took one all the way to where they didn't have the last play of the game decided it.
Yeah.
But it was against the Browns. So anyway.
The line on that one's Kansas City about 3.5. Over under is 41.5. I'm going with another upset. And the Texans. And the over.
And I'm going with Kansas City straight up. In Kansas City, I don't even know what the weather's going to be like tonight up there.
Yeah. Might be cold.
Might be. We got Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. Pittsburgh is 10-4. Baltimore's 95. Pittsburgh lost against the Eagles last week, and Baltimore beat the Giants, of course. That's surprising me that this is not the opposite.
Yeah.
I can't believe Pittsburgh's ahead of Baltimore now.
Yeah.
But
The line on that is Baltimore by 6.5. Over under is 45.5. Gonna go with another upset. I think the Steelers are gonna do it. I'm going with the over.
and I'm going with Baltimore straight up. We got the Rams versus the Jets. Rams are 8-6. Jets are 4-10. The Rams beat the 49ers last week, and the Jets beat the Jags. So pick both those games somehow or another. But
Yeah. But then 49ers didn't even score a touchdown.
no,
No.
that was crazy.
Yeah. The line on that one is Rams by 3. Over under 46.5. I'm going with the Rams and the under.
And I'm going with the Rams straight up. I like the Rams.
Yeah.
We got the Eagles versus Washington. Eagles are 12-2. Washington's 9-5. Eagles beat Pittsburgh last week, and Washington beat the Saints barely. They won by 1, and some crazy stuff happened, but it was another one of those Washington wins here.
Yeah. The line on that's Philly by 3.5. Over under is 45.5. Going with another upset with this Washington and going with the over.
And I'm going Philly straight up. We got the Giants versus at the Falcons. Giants are 2-12. Falcons are 7-7. Giants lost to Baltimore, and Falcons beat the Raiders. And they benched Kirk Cousins.
Penix Jr.
Penix Jr. is taking over for the rest of the year. That's kind of a crazy time to bench him, but I guess he's been having some pretty bad games. Cousins has.
It is one.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand.
Wow.
I don't understand it either, but that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Atlanta by 9. Over under 42.5. I'm going with the Atlanta and the under.
and I'm going Atlanta straight up, even with Penix. So, we got the Cardinals at Carolina. Cardinals are 7-7. Carolina's 3-11. Cardinals beat the Patriots last week, and the Panthers lost to our Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. The line on that is Arizona by 5. Over under 47.5. Going with Arizona and the under.
And I'm going with Arizona as well, straight up. We got the Browns versus the Bengals. Browns are 3-11. The Bengals are 6-8. Browns got beat by the Chiefs, and the Bengals beat Tennessee.
The line on that is Cincinnati by 7.5. Over under 46.5. We're going with Cincinnati and the under.
They benched Jameson Winston too.
They did?
Yeah, brought in some new guy. He's played something somewhere. I don't remember. And he played in a couple of games, and he has 1 touchdown and 9 interceptions. And I think they said 4 games.
Golly.
And he's starting over Jameson tonight. That's insane. Everybody's like, what are you doing? Anyway, we got Tennessee at Indianapolis. Tennessee's 3-11, Indy 6-8. Both of them lost last week. Tennessee lost Cincy, and Indy lost to Denver.
The line on that is Indianapolis by 3.5. Over under is 42.5. Going with the Titans and the under.
I went and picked up Cincy's defense on the deal just because of that. So maybe he'll throw a few interceptions. I don't know. And I'm going Indy. I don't know why, but I'm going Indy. I'm also thinking about starting Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might. I got to make a decision quick. All right, we got the Lions versus the Bears. Lions are 12-2, and the Bears are 4-10. They both lost last week. Bills beat the Lions. and then Minnesota beats Chicago.
Yeah, Bills are good. The line on that one is Detroit by 6.5. Over unders 47.5. I'm going with Detroit and the under.
And I'm going with Detroit straight up. Minnesota versus Seattle. Minnesota's 12-2, and Seattle's 8-6. Minnesota won against the Bears, and Seattle got beat by the Packers. Big game.
Yep. The line on that is Minnesota by 3. Over under is 42.5. Going with the Vikings and the over.
And I'm going Vikings straight up. All right, Tampa Bay versus Buffalo. Tampa Bay's 3-11. Not Tampa Bay. Why do you keep saying Tampa? Every time I see them, that's what I think.
Like Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. For New England, the Patriots against Buffalo. Patriots is 3-11 and Buffalo's 11-3. Patriots got beat by Arizona, and Bills beat Detroit.
The line on that is Buffalo by 14. Over under is 46.5. Gonna go with Buffalo and the under.
And I'm going Buffalo straight up. This be like the game they lose, though.
Yeah.
The game, weird games like that.
Yeah.
We got the Jags at the Raiders. Jags 3-11. The Raiders are 2-12. The Jags lost. Both of them actually lost last week. The Jags got beat by the Jets, and the Raiders got beat by Atlanta.
Yeah. Line on that is Raiders by 1.5. Over under 40.5. This is a toss up. Go with the Raiders though, and the under.
And I'm going straight up with the Jags for some reason. All right, San Francisco at Miami. Both of them are 6-8. Both of them lost last week. San Francisco got beat by the Rams, and Miami got beat by the Texans.
Line on that is Miami by 1. Over under 44.5. I'm going with Miami and the under.
And I'm going with San Fran. Straight up. All right, last game. We got the Saints versus the Packers. Saints are 5-9, and the Packers are 10-4. Saints got beat last week by Washington, and the Packers won. They beat Seattle. So,
line on that one is Green Bay by 14. Over under is 42.5. I'm going with Green Bay and the under.
And I'm going Green Bay straight up. All right. So there's our picks. If you guys want to get in on the hat challenge or the card challenge with him, go into the comments, put your picks in. If you beat me, you win a hat. Let me know if you want one of them hats or a different hat. If you go against Dustin and you beat him, then you'll get whatever gift card y'all decide on whenever y'all get in contact with each other. Like I said, that's all we got. Next week, Christmas. Are there games on Wednesday? On Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta get them out early.
Yeah.
We got.
Like I said, we're gonna try to make these little shorts up if they do any better.
Yeah.
Having
Yeah, people,
30, 40 minute long.
Yeah, we get in there and we get to talking some stuff about these, and the guy that's waiting to get down here without having to scan through his deal and all that stuff to get we want to just try one out and see if just kind of hitting the high spots.
I mean, if they wanted to see us or just talk about the teams, we could do this one kind of fast.
Yeah,
and maybe do another video
about a game,
about
certain game or something. Yeah, maybe do something like that. All right. So anyway, like, subscribe, please. Hit notifications. Get into our challenge here and see what we can come up with. And we're gonna try. We got to get a video out next week. It's gonna be early. It's gonna be a little tougher to do, but we'll get it done. We'll get something done. So anyway, that's all we got. We'll see you next week.